guys, today what we are going to do is, or what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to talk myself out of my Sephora wish list. As I'm sure you all know, the Sephora sale is going on right now. I've seen so many videos of like all of my friends posting their Sephora recommendations, and I'm over here like, I want all of it. And of course I have a cart on Sephora and I've looked through and I'm like, I do want to make an order. I'm not going to try to like talk myself out of everything because I don't know, I like makeup, I want to shop, I want to take advantage of the sale even if I don't necessarily need it, but like, it's fun. So I am probably going to make a Sephora order, but as of this very moment, I think I have like $270 worth of stuff in my cart, which is a lot. And I don't want to spend that much money. And I really don't need all of the things on my list. So I want to just talk myself out of some of the things and just share the things that are on my list and try to narrow down what it is that I want to buy. And I also want to do my eyeshadow while we do this because I really want to use this palette. This is from the Pastel Roses. They sent me their Trick or Treat palette. This is their Halloween palette. By the time I got this palette, this was basically sold out and the pre-order had already sold out. And so this is no longer available. And it doesn't really make sense for me to make a separate video like reviewing this or whatever. So I just want to use this while I do my makeup because I do want to try it out. And I think that the color story is just absolutely beautiful. Like this is just so fun and so inspiring. And this middle row of shimmers, like I already know it's going to be absolutely amazing because they've sent me so many of their single shadows in the past 6 months, I want to say, and they also sent me more single shadows along with the palette. So what I'll do is, if you're curious about these, I will just have like some swatch pictures on the screen now with like the names and stuff. I'm not going to do any live swatches or anything like that, but just know that I have used a bunch of these shades off camera lately just to try them out, and they are really, really nice. Like they are the good quality that I'm used to from the Pastel Roses, and I don't really have anything bad to say about any of these. So if you're interested in any of these, some of these are limited edition, like Halloween shadows or whatever you want to call them. So just something to keep in mind that these aren't going to be around forever, but they're really, really beautiful. So if you're interested, maybe take a look on their website. They are UK based brands, so maybe if you're in Europe, could definitely be a good brand to check out so you don't have to like pay customs and all that. But yeah, I think we should just go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna start by, of course, priming my eyes, and I'm going to use my Anastasia eyeshadow base, and I'll open my phone. We'll take a look at my wish list and see which things I can talk myself out of. And I feel like I'll probably end up buying like half of the things on my list. That's like, I feel like that's my goal. Like if I can narrow down my list to half of the stuff on there, like I'll be pretty happy with that. So the first thing on my list that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up picking up are the new eyeliners from Norvina. I know that they came out with these quite a while ago. Well, maybe not that long ago, but they're a fairly new release, and you guys know I love colorful eyeliners or just any eyeliners that I can use in my waterline. Like I use a pen in my waterline every single time I do my makeup, and so when a brand like that comes out with something that I'm actually like interested in, that I know I would get a lot of use out of, like I'm very intrigued, and I really just want to try their formula too. And they had one that is like a nude shade, and I love having a nude pencil in my waterline on days where I don't really wear a lot of eye makeup. I'm just not going that heavy with my makeup. Like I still put like a nude in my waterline just to like brighten up my eyes a little bit. And I do have one from ColourPop. It's in the shade Honey Dude. And that one is fine, but it's starting to just dry out a little bit on me. I've had it for quite some time, and I feel like the color in the Norvina one is it just looks perfect. And so I really want to pick that one up. I also want to pick up the yellow one, which I used to have well, I still have it, but the one that I used to use is from Melt, and is one of their gel pot liners. And that one that I have just kind of dried out on me, and it's really hard to, like, you can revive those liners by using some kind of a mixing medium or like Duraline or something like that. But when you do that, it doesn't really stick in your waterline as well. Like it's fine to use as a regular eyeliner, but to use it in your waterline, it doesn't really work. And so I don't really have a yellow eyeliner anymore. And yellow is one of my favorite colors to have in my waterline. So like, I feel like I need it. Like I genuinely feel like in my heart, I need that eyeliner, which is very dramatic, but I still feel like I need it, and I'm definitely gonna pick that one up. Like that is for sure like the thing on my list that I'm like, yes, I'm gonna buy that. Am I going to buy the nude one? I'm not sure. Like I'm maybe. I definitely want it. Am I gonna buy it? Do I need it? Probably not. I can still use my ColourPop one, but I don't know. I would like another one. Next thing on my list, let me just find another brush here. So I'm just gonna try to jam a lot of these on my eyes because I just want to try them out. I've also not tried their matte formula before, so curious to see how these are going to work together. But the next thing on my list is actually a set that I was kind of hoping would come out for the holidays, if I'm being honest, and now that it's here, it's like, I think I might need it. You guys know how much I've been raving about the Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks that I've been just loving. Like, I just think that her matte formula is so nice. And there's a set that includes a lip liner and the matte lipstick and Pillow Talk. And I know the Pillow Talk is like, oh my god, Pillow Talk. You know, like everybody has that. It's probably such old news, but like I don't have that color. And I have the Pillow Talk medium that I absolutely love, but like it is a little too dark to be like my perfect nude. And I know I'm gonna love the formula because I already have two that I absolutely love. So I'm like, should I get that one? I don't need it, but like I really want it, and it's a really good deal. Let's see, it's, how much is that? It's $25 for a mini lipstick and a lip liner to go with it. Like, that's not bad. Like, that is not bad. That's another thing that I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up getting that one, because I'm gonna say that about everything, and then by the end of the video, I'm gonna be like, shit, there's nothing that I talk myself out of. Oh, this is bad already, but like, I really want that. Do I need it? Absolutely not. Have I gotten probably 20 lipsticks into my collection in the past month? Yes. Have I also gotten nude lip liners into my collection this month? Yes. I definitely don't need it, but there is something about the Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks that is just, it feels so luxurious. I don't know if the mini is going to be as like sturdy and nicely packaged, but I'm sure it will be, right? Like, it has to be. Like, it's probably just a smaller version of her regular like metallic tube, and it's probably gonna be absolutely beautiful and a pleasure to use. So I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to talk myself out of that one, but I really do want it. The struggle is so real, you guys. Like, I have so many lip products on this list, and it's literally the last thing I need right now is more lip products. Like, you should see my bag. My bag is just full of like a bunch of nudes that I absolutely love and wear all the time. So like, me buying another nude lipstick, it's just so unnecessary, but I also just, I really want it. I just want it, okay? Something else that I have on my list that is the most random thing ever that I also absolutely do not need. But this is just a product that I'm really curious about, and I really only know about it because I was on the Sephora website and I saw it and I was like, I wonder what that would be like. And that is the Rephr Beauty Weightless Eyeshadow Primer Always On and Optimist Collect. Why is that the name of it? I don't know. Anyway, their eyeshadow primer, it comes in a tube that looks basically like a concealer, and it looks to have a lot of pigment to it, and it just looks like the kind of eyeshadow primer that I would like. And I'm always really curious about eyeshadow primers. You guys know I take my eyeshadow primers very seriously, and when I find an eyeshadow primer that I like the Natasha Denona one, I don't really stray from it. And I've used this one for such a long time, and I'm kind of just like, I'm curious. I just want to test out others and see if maybe they can be as good as this one. I mean, I doubt it, because I just have such good luck with this eyeshadow primer, and it's the only one that I've used for, what, a year now? And I know a lot of you have bought it and you love it as well, which makes me so happy, because it just works so well. It's so funny to me how you don't really think that you're influencing people that much, but I've seen so many of my creator friends starting to use that primer, and like now it's like all they use to, and I'm like, I feel like I had something to do with that, because before I started using it, I never saw anybody use it. And I feel like it's just one of those things that, you know, when you see someone use a product, it just kind of sticks in your head that like that is a product that is associated with that person. Like I feel like every creator has that one product or maybe two products that they use all the time, and it's like the one product that you think of when you think of that person. And I feel like maybe the Natasha Denona eyeshadow primer is one of those products for me. Let me know if you feel that way, and let me know which other products that you think of when you think of me. Like, what are the products that are like me? Like, I feel like I could probably guess, but I want to hear it from you guys, because I just think that that is so interesting. So yeah, about the primer, am I gonna get it? I don't know. This is probably one that I can talk myself out of, but I don't know. Do you guys want me to review that primer? If you do, like, I'll have an excuse to buy it. So let me know if you're interested. I can definitely compare the two. I think that they look to be like pretty similar formula-wise, so it might be like a decent comparison video. I don't know. Let me know. The next thing on my list is a product that would not have been on my radar if it wasn't for my friend Angelica. I will have her channel linked down below. I'm sure you all know who Angelica is, but she reviewed the Anastasia Concealer, their new concealer. I'm not someone who is, I don't really care about concealer, I'll be completely honest, but I really feel like at the moment I'm on a hunt to get a new concealer because the one that I've been using is simply just too light for me, and I use this in a get ready with me, trying new makeup. This is the Fenty Concealer, and like I like the formula on it, but it's just so light that I really can't use a lot of it, and I have to make sure that I really blend it properly into my foundation, and I can't really use it any other spots than under my eyes because it's just too light. And so I need a new one, and the reason I bought that one in the first place is because I was out of my Cover FX one, which was the one that I used all the time before that. Like, could I just buy a new one of that one since I know I love it? Sure, but I don't know. Since I am going to buy a new concealer anyway, I kind of do want to try another one, and I feel like she really likes it, and I feel like our preferences in concealers are more similar than our preferences in foundations, if that makes sense, because she definitely likes something that's a little bit more, not dewy, but she prefers like a satin finish, and I definitely prefer a matte finish because I have oily skin and she doesn't. So I feel like with concealers, I feel like I can really take her recommendations, and I think that it would work very nicely for me. Let me know if you have tried that concealer and how you like it, and like just how it wears on you, because I definitely have like lines under my eyes. I mean, I am in my 30s, so that's kind of to be expected. But yeah, I'm curious about that one, and I feel like that's another one. I feel like that's another one that I'm probably going to pick up. How I said that about every single product now so far, except for one maybe. No, I think I've basically said it about every single product. So this is not going well. This is more of a, what am I going to pick up at the Sephora sale list? But that's okay. Let's move on. I think the next one on my list is, let's see, it is another lipstick. We have another lipstick. Of course we have another lipstick, because there wouldn't be a list of mine without having way too many lipsticks that I don't need on it. And this is also a product that I can sort of, I don't want to say I can really blame Angelica for this one. It's more like Angelica and Hannah. I will link Hannah's video, or I will link Hannah's channel down below as well, but both of them have been raving about the Gucci lipsticks. Do I need a Gucci lipstick? Absolutely not. It's like the last thing I need is a Gucci lipstick, but I really want one. I really want one because I'm a sucker for nice packaging. I'm a sucker for things that are too expensive, that shouldn't be as expensive as they are. Like, I'm a sucker for those things, and you will see that in a little bit too, because there's something else on my list that is also very expensive that I don't need, but there's like the appeal of having a Gucci lipstick. I don't know what it is, but I want that experience for myself, and I want to try it out. And I feel like most of the hype has been around the like more satiny lipstick and like the sheer lipsticks, especially from those two creators, but I'm definitely more of a matte lipstick kind of girl, especially these days when like you're wearing masks on and off all the time, and like, you know, it's just easier. So I really, man, their shade range is so beautiful that I'm like, there are so many colors in there that I would like, but there is what looks to be like the perfect nude for me. It's so hard to like see in pictures and try to compare it to like the models in the pictures and see what it would look like on you, because like the subtle differences in lipstick tones make such a difference against your skin. So depending on your skin tone, obviously it's gonna look different on everybody, but the one that I want to get is the one in Penny Beige. It just looks so pretty. This might be one that I'm gonna talk myself out of. Possibly. It's $42, but like with the sale, you know, it does help. I am rouge because I spend way too much money, so getting 20% off is kind of nice. Let's see. I have 3 more things on my list. Am I almost done with my makeup? Not really, but that's okay. The next thing on my list is from Pat McGrath. And I really want to get the Divine Blush and Glow Trio in the dark shade because it looks freaking stunning. Like, oh my god. I saw that when the holiday collection came out, and then I ended up buying one of the single blushes, and I absolutely love it. And the thought of having 2 more in a highlighter, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm very intrigued. The packaging looks beautiful. I would say one of the things that holds me back on this one is the fact that it is limited edition, and as a YouTuber, it's just really frustrating to be recommending products and using products constantly that you can't buy anymore, because it's like, I feel like as a watcher of YouTube myself, if I see someone use something that looks absolutely amazing and I want it and I realize I can't get it, like this palette, like I almost feel bad like making a video with this because I know it's not available anymore and it will probably never come back. So it's one of those things that like I don't really want to make, or I don't really want that product to become a favorite, but like if I'm gonna buy it, of course I want it to become a favorite, because then otherwise why would I buy it, you know? And if I don't want it to become a favorite, then I shouldn't buy it. Am I making any sense? But it's just so beautiful. Like, it's so freaking pretty. Look at that shimmer. Look at those glitter particles in that. That is so unexpected. I haven't swatched this palette, so I didn't really know what would happen. But I mean, I'm also just not really surprised at all, because the Pastel Roses shimmers are just, oh, they're so pretty. I love that brand. They've quickly become one of my favorite brands. I mean, just look at how gorgeous that is. I love it. And I feel like I would love that Pat McGrath trio as well. But I think, man, it's like, it's one of the things that I want the most on my list, but is also one of those things that I feel like I shouldn't get. The struggle, you guys. The struggle is so real. Have any of you guys picked that one up? Is it as pretty as it looks in the pictures? Because if it is, and you guys absolutely love it, and you think that I would love it, I'll probably end up buying it. I'm not doing very well, am I? Have I talked myself out of anything? I don't think so. But at least I'm having a good time playing with eyeshadows, and that is what is important, right? Oh, this looks so good. I love this. This is such a Halloween-y look. But then again, this palette is very Halloween inspired, so like, wouldn't really expect anything else now, would I? Oh, that is so pretty too. Ah, I love these shimmers. Let's see, what is next on my list? Oh, shocking, we have more lip products. Of course we do. The next thing is actually from KVD Vegan, whatever the hell her name is now, or their name. It's not even her brand anymore. It's just confusing to me. Anyway, from KVD, I bought, not that long ago, I bought one of their new satin lipsticks that come in like this long, like white packaging with like kind of studdy out. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's kind of like studs on the outside. Anyway, I really, really like it. I bought a mini in like a nude shade, and it's just a gorgeous satin lipstick formula. And now they have a trio with, no, not a trio, it's 4 of them in a set for $29, and they're also minis. That is very tempting to me because the colors in that set look so cute. Like, they really look like colors that I would wear. Every single one of the colors I would wear. This is probably one of the things that I am going to talk myself out of though, because as much as I would love that, I think I would rather get like one really nice lipstick, either the Gucci one or the Pillow Talk one, then get a set of 4. And I really don't need to buy like 6 lipsticks during the sale. Like, who am I kidding? Why would I do that? Like, that is so unnecessary. Doesn't mean I don't want it, but that's so unnecessary. That is a beautiful color. I don't know if I want to use it though. I feel like I'm pretty happy with like the way that this turned out. But yeah, I do think that that is probably the one thing that I'm pretty positive that I'm not gonna end up buying, but it's still very tempting, and I would say that is a good deal if you guys want to try out that formula and you think that the colors look nice, because I think that the formula is really, really good. I mean, it's really just like a very basic satin lipstick. I mean, you know what you're gonna get, but the colors are beautiful, and it's really easy to apply because the applicator is like so thin, and like the tube itself is so thin that it just makes it really easy, and I love that. So the last thing on my list, I think I'm gonna find some kind of an inner corner shade to go with this. Maybe I'll just use the one that I used in my front portion of my lid. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But then the last thing on my list is something that I'm definitely going to buy, and this is not anything that's like exciting at all, but this is just a duo of dry shampoos from, what was the brand again? Living Proof. I should know that because I've been using that brand for a while now. But they just have a duo of their dry shampoos, and it's just a good deal. You know, dry shampoo, I use so much dry shampoo, it's not even funny, because I try to only wash my hair like once a week, and so obviously dry shampoo is much needed after day 3 or so. I am grateful though that my hair is pretty used to like not getting washed and it doesn't get greasy that fast, but it is one of those things that I definitely would like to pick up, because if I can just get a good deal on dry shampoo that I know I'm gonna use up, I might as well, and I feel like this is a good time to pick up a product like that, so I probably will get that one. Let's see, let me just kind of run through my list again now. So one thing I'm definitely going to get. I'm definitely going to get the Norvina eyeliner, the yellow one. Not sure about the nude one, but the yellow one is definitely going in my cart. The Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, do I want that one over the Gucci one? I think the answer is actually yes. I think because I'm so sure that I'm going to absolutely love the Charlotte Tilbury one. I want to wait until I can go into a store. I mean, I could go to, I'm just lazy, but like I definitely could go to the store now, but I want to wait until I'm actually in a Sephora and I can like swatch the Gucci lipsticks. I don't even know if they have a Gucci stand in any of the stores that I go to. Maybe they do and I just haven't seen it, but I want to, since they are so expensive, they're like $40 something for a lipstick, I think I want to go in store and like swatch them just so I can tell that the color is going to be perfect. So I think I'm gonna skip that one. I think for the eyeshadow primer, whatever you guys say that you want me to do with that is what I'm going to do. Do you want a review of the Rare Beauty eyeshadow primer? Because I feel like it's going to be pretty similar to the Natasha Denona one, and I think that actually they contain the same amount of product, so it's really not going to be any cheaper. No, that one actually contains, wow, that one is actually less product than this one. That's crazy. It is cheaper though, so overall I would say they probably end up costing exactly the same, to be honest. But yeah, if you're interested, let me know and I can pick one up and I can compare the two. The Anastasia Concealer I'm probably going to get just because I feel like I need a new concealer, and I don't want to have to fuss with this anymore, even though I like it. I need to just buy a new one. So I'm probably going to get the Anastasia Concealer. The Pat McGrath Blush Duo Trio, whatever you want to call it. God, it's so pretty. I might end up getting that one too. God damn it. I'm gonna not get the KVD Beauty lip set, so that one I'm not gonna get, and I'm not gonna get the Gucci lipstick. So that's 40 plus 30. That's $70 of stuff that I talked myself out of 266. So that's not great. Well, that's assuming I get the other Norvina eyeliner as well, because I have both of them in my cart. So $200 and I get 20% off. I mean, that's not terrible. That's like $40 off. So that's like $160. I think I can probably do that. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna just finish off with my eyes and I'll come back and we can sum up. Okay, so I went ahead and I finished off, and like, I don't know what came over me today, but I was like, let me put on some lashes. Who am I? Anyway, I wanted to try these because I was sent these from Base Blue. Obviously you can't see them in here, but they just looked like they would be the perfect size for me, and I really like them. They're not like too dramatic. I did cut off like almost half of them because lashes are always way too long for me, so I wanted to mostly just be on the outer portion, but I think they look really nice. I can't for the life of me figure out what the name of these are. It says Flying Lashes Red Start. I don't know if that is the name of them, but that is the only thing that says on this thing. So anyway, I did put on some lashes and I really like it, and I really like this look as well. To finish off, I used some yellow in my waterline. I know I was saying earlier I don't have a yellow eyeliner, but like, hear me out. This one is more orange. This isn't like a true yellow, it's like a dark yellowy orange. This is from the Raw Beauty Christie collection that she did with ColourPop. It's in the shade Marigold, and then on my lipstick I have a lipstick from Cute Press. I got this from Yes Style. I think it was Yes Style last year, and I think this is beautiful. This is in the shade Super Power, and it's one of the matte lipsticks, and it's like one of my favorite orange lipsticks in my collection. I think it's beautiful, and also the container is just really, really nice, and that makes me happy. So just like a couple of words about the palette, like the performance, if you care. I don't know if they're gonna come out with more mattes and stuff in the future, but this is, I think, the only mattes that they sell. I don't think they sell single mattes, but I thought they performed fine. They're not my absolute favorites. The black was really nice. I felt like some of the colorful mattes, like the yellow and the orange, were a little bit less pigmented than maybe I would have liked, and I felt like the formula was maybe a little bit thinner than I would have liked, but I still really liked the look that came out of it, and I didn't have any problems per se. It's just not my favorite matte formula, but I think that their shimmers are definitely where they shine. If you're gonna make an order from the Pastel Roses, get their shimmers. They are, I mean, look, they are incredible. Like every single shimmer that I've ever tried, I've just been like, I love this. Like they're just beautiful, especially with a glitter primer. Like, do not sleep on using a glitter primer with your shimmers. I'm telling you, like, it is life-changing. Ever since I started using this, haven't had any problems with any shimmers ever. I mean, sometimes they crease on me a little bit, but like the application process is always so just seamless and easy, and I love this product. This is from NYX, so one I always use. I know I rave about it all the time, but like, maybe there's a new person watching this video, who knows? Like, I never know which videos people are gonna find me in, so I try to like repeat myself if I can without being annoying. But yeah, that's gonna basically be it. So I don't think I succeeded in my quest for talking myself out of the Sephora sale items. But that's okay. Maybe I'll just make an order, we'll do a haul, we'll try some stuff out together. Let me know if you want to see that. I can definitely do that. I know that most people have probably done this already, and I'm very late to the game, and the Sephora sale just started like 2 days ago. Anyway, let me know if you want to see that. Let me know if you want me to do more videos like this in the future. It was kind of fun. Just, you know, sit down and chat about the things that I want while doing my makeup. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I don't really have any similar videos, so maybe you'll like this one. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.